Hey guys, it is a super great day. I love fall. I love autumn. It is just, like I said, so beautiful. And this is a great time to take a look and see where your mindset is and what it's doing and where you're going. We've been doing a lot of different challenges and a lot of different learning and a lot of different coachings that I've been giving you this past 2 months. They've been really in depth. If you've been watching, if you've been participating, then oh my gosh, you're so on the road. So you have to have your mindset in order to get the results that you want, right? You already know that. I don't have to tell you that twice. And I hear a lot of you are doing so good. I keep getting responses and testimonials and just how you're doing. And this is so awesome because I know we've been on this challenge to have happy, be happy, and how it can change your day. And not just change your day, it changes your whole being when you can do this. And I've had so many people getting on board and saying, oh my gosh, I've been doing this all week. And wow, I'm seeing a great change. I'm seeing different aspects of my business coming together better. And I'm seeing that I'm starting to get results in my business that I wasn't getting before. And so a good question that I had was, I've had a comment and a question asked of me that how many systems, how many strategies, how many does it take for me before I can set my business on autopilot? Well, you can set your business on autopilot with the right tools anytime you choose to. You can just be starting out. You could just be brand new and start your business on autopilot. And that is different systems, and there's different strategies that you can use to do that. So that is the question for that. That is the answer, I should say, to that question. You can do it at any time. You may not get the results you're looking for if you're just starting out, if you're just getting going, because people don't know, like, and trust you yet. But the more they do and the more they see you, stay out there, keep posting content. And I'm leading into this with this because I've had questions on where do I get content? Where do I find the systems? Where do I find how to do this? And where do I find what I'm doing? Where do I find, to make this happen? Where are the top earners that are doing this? Where are they getting the information? Where are they getting what they're talking about? How do they know what to talk about? It's all a series. I'm getting all these questions, and I want to answer everybody, and I want to give everybody the tools that they need to get where you're going. That's the whole purpose of starting your own business, to starting your own lifestyle, to starting your own mindset, because you know what? My header here says the road is open, fly. And that means spread your wings and go. Don't stop, don't piddle, don't second guess yourself. What is the best way to get the answers you need, right? Is to ask a question. So one thing I learned forever ago, was I learned not to ask the question, and I'm not saying don't ask me questions, please. Don't hesitate. I will answer them. Is I never ask the question until I've tried to find the answer myself. And if I can't, excuse me, guys, I can't find the answer myself, then I find the person that knows and I ask the question. And preferably I ask a top earner that I know, or someone that's in my field, or that's doing what I'm doing, or that's doing what I want to do. I'll ask that person. So to answer your questions, that most of you that have questioned me and asked for this, I've already sent you back private messages, and I've answered your questions in detail on each of these questions that you've answered or asked. So please take that to heart, and please keep asking questions and keep learning, okay? You never stop learning. You should read inspiration, motivational every day, because it's going to keep your mind clicking, your mind ticking, and everything comes together and everything is just like fantastic. So as you're building and as you're growing, your mindset is growing too. And keep that journal. You want to keep your journal. because you'll be able to look back. Like, I have journals from way back, and I look back and I see different systems that I was using, and maybe I had different strategies that, and I would write in my journal if it worked or didn't work, and now I know. But I look back at some of the lists I wrote, and I could see, like, oh my gosh, why was that important to me then? Why was I thinking that then? I was like, I must have been in left field to think I could do that then. But it's a learning curve, and it's something that everybody should do, because you can look back on this and say, where was my mind at then when I was thinking that? You can look back and do that, or you can say, wow, I did that. I accomplished that. I made that happen. I am awesome. I made XYZ, blank, blank, blank. Whatever it is, look back at yourself and see your progress. You can't change the past, but you can learn from the past. So learn from your past by looking at your journal and what you've written down, and what you've learned. And look at the systems and strategies that you were using back then. And when you start, even if you're just now starting your journal, keep those journals. And maybe 20 years from now, you can look back and say, wow, look what I did. That's why I'm where I'm at now, is because this is what I did. It is an eye-opener, and it is solid gold, guys. But I've had a huge question from several people, and I'm going to give you an answer here now, is because I got the question last night when I was sleeping. It was in my message box this morning. They want to know, how do you get top earner training? How do you get the training that the top earners are using now, that they're making the money, they're just killing it? How did they start? What did they do? Not what they're doing so much now. The question was, hold on, let me see what this one says. How do I get to know what top earners did then to get where they're at now? I need to know, how can I get the systems, and how do I get the training that they had? Each person's going to be different. There's your answer. Each person's going to be different on what training they had and where they went. But the great thing is top earners have always documented where they're going, what they're doing, and the systems and strategies that they use. Like, for instance, you will need, you need to make a list. You need to grow a list of people, email list of people you can contact and make contact with. You need to have that. Very important to have that to fall back on. It's how you sell. You also need to be able to create content. That's a given. You have to know how to do that. And also, you need to know how to do ads. You may not be wanting to have a budget yet, or maybe you are. You need to know how to make a converting, not just an ad. Anyone can throw an ad together. You want to make sure you're getting a converting ad. And how do you know if it's a converting ad? Well, if you get the system or the strategies from, like I said, top earners, like the question wants to know how the top earners did it, it's going to be a converting ad. They're not going to share anything out there in the marketplace with you that has not been proven to make sales and to convert. So keep that in mind as you're going through and you're taking advantage of this. So, and spend time looking at who's buying and who's not as you're doing your list and as you're doing, your research. Keep track of that. Keep track of looking what's going on. Very important. Okay. And another thing is, a lot of the training out there, if you're not careful, you may be getting something that is not detailed. They may take you from step 1 to step 3, but they're going to leave out step 2. And I've actually seen a few programs like that, and I'm sorry I did not write them down in front of me. I've got them in one of my journals, in one of my books. I'll have to get that and see if I can get that to you guys. You know who not to go to. But you want to get information that is relevant and that is going to take you to the next level, whatever level you're wanting to go. Keep in mind that your mindset is super important. Your mindset is your foundation for everything in life you do. Where your mindset is, motivation and emotion follow. It's just the way it is. So for those of you that are asking these questions or wanting this training and wanting to get these systems and wanting to get this from top earners and who's doing what and who's doing how, I went ahead and put together a bundle. I didn't put it together. It was put together, and I've got access to it. So you guys are going to love this. Oh my gosh. For everyone out there that asked this question, that is wanting this, and even if you didn't and you're on here and you're looking, I did put a link up there in the header, or YouTube is down here on the bottom. And please subscribe to our channel over here on YouTube so let's get these videos out. But I put a link up there for you guys. So get it before it's gone, because I won't keep broadcasting this particular link forever. Okay? But that is to answer your question. Those are things you need, and there's so much more entailed in what you need. And if anyone out there is successful and you're already crushing it and you're already doing it, you know what I mean. There's so much that you need to put in play to make it happen. But yes, you can automate anytime you want. There are systems and strategies that you can do that. And there are people out there who have the training to do it. I know, go figure. So if you're wanting to do that, if you're wanting to automate a certain system, then please let me know, and I will see what I can do to get you the training you need. Okay? Again, take a look at this. It's all in a bundle, so it's all together. Because someone asked, and this was another question, is why is it that phone companies will bundle your phone and TV into one bundle to give you a deal, right? So why do insurance companies bundle your auto and home? You get a deal. So the question I had was, why don't marketers, why don't platforms that sell training bundle certain packages to give us a deal? Especially, and the question was, I'm just starting out. Why is it I can get a bundle on everything else in my home, but I can't get a bundle on training? Good question, right? Well, the question was answered. It was put together, and it's in this package. It's up to you if you use it or not. All I can tell you is it is created for and used by top earners in the marketing field, in the internet, online, doing what you're doing. It doesn't matter what niche you're in, it works. Okay, I look forward to more of your questions. I look forward to more of your, pardon me, comments. And please tell me how you're doing in the reboot of being happy every day. Excuse me. I have a dry throat. Okay, I will chat with you all later, and have a super blessed day, and be happy, okay? It changes your mindset. I will chat with you later. Bye-bye.